Hello, how's everyone doing? Hello V, hello Lapris. So the UK government's gonna block YouTube next year. Great. What the fuck? Who the fuck starts a conversation like... Actually, what else to say after that? Wait a minute, isn't the YouTube offices here in, Isn't the YouTube offices in Europe in Britain? Where the fuck are the offices gonna go then? If Britain shuts down YouTube, YouTube would be shut down from Europe. Other 16s to be banned from TikTok, YouTube, and other social media by next spring. Stream Starmer says. Starmer? What? Who's Starmer? Sorry, I wouldn't know. You can watch YouTube, but you can apparently vote now for 16-year-olds here. What the fuck? Like, some of these things, like TikTok, I get, but YouTube, where the schools themselves literally use this for education and home study. Fucking stupid government. I know. We are getting a lot of that as of late with, you know, stupid governments. All this because some parents lost their child because they didn't themselves regulate them. That dodgy crap their own kids watch is selflessness of the few to steal the rights of the many. Bruh, literally they were waiting on this one incident. I'm pretty sure there have been far more incidents where, well, because some kids actually got influenced by social media as a whole, they either did something really stupid or they probably lost their lives even. So, what are we talking about again? Starmer is the Prime Minister of the country, the top role in the country, the least popular PM to date. Oh, Prime Minister, that's right. Sorry, I don't know names. I barely remember here, you know, Greece's, you know, politicians here. Well, that sucks ass. I would like to believe that that will not be allowed at the end. Imagine if you have to use an actual VPN in order to fucking use YouTube of all sites. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, that's a bad way to start the day. Might as well actually start talking about anything else. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing good. He has a majority government, it will be passed. Man, are these old fossils who have reached their 60s, their 70s or whatever, and they have not stopped eating their, you know, they haven't stopped eating because they are just that gluttonous, have decided for literally our generation, for our fucking youth. These people are gonna be dead in 10 years. And we're gonna have to live with their fuck-ass laws. Wow. And yes, VPNs will skyrocket in price. Yup. He got the majority with the lowest number of votes. What the fuck? Well, since we are talking about bad stuff, this isn't really a really bad thing. It's just more like a notice. I literally got a call right before, not even before, just as I started the stream, I got a call from work and they were like, hey, the group is actually leaving earlier tomorrow, so we're gonna need you to come to work earlier. Well, it's a good thing that we're almost done with the intervallo, so tonight's stream is gonna be cut a little bit short, if you don't mind me. If we are finished with whatever is, you know, necessary for us to finish, we can go right ahead and, you know, call it a day, because I am gonna need to take more rest than usual, you know. We don't have proportional representation. We have first past the post. First past the post. What kind of a policy is that? Bruh. I'm fucking mortified with this empty-headed bullshit. By the way, I stumbled a post tonight. And man, this has become like this has been said in the past. What the fuck? Sorry, I stumbled another post, literally my first on the feed. I told my therapist I like Limbuscompany, and she said I hear that name a lot from patients. Excuse me. Okay, let me go find real quick the actual post I wanted to show. Oh yeah, by the way, Heathcliff's voice actor actually played Limbus, and he actually uptied, you know, I think actual Heathcliff.
관리자님, 전투 능력도 변변찮으신데 혼자 다니는 건 위험합니다.
Found it. There we go. You're not gonna like what you're gonna see, but perhaps it's something you probably heard before. I think democracy is the best system we have. People often say that democracy is the best system of government. But in democracy, the educated and the uneducated hold the same voting power. When knowledge and ignorance carry equal weight, spectacle defeats reason. Actually, Socrates. And yeah, it is true. That's the thing. Every kind of policy can be corrupted because it's human-made. Nothing is perfect. If it was perfect, it would have been made by a god, not by humans. And, well, when it comes to democracy, well, democracy can get corrupted. And as a result, everyone has to pay the price. So you can end up with the total number of votes of like 30% of all the votes, and only 5 seats in the 650-seat house. A seat equals a member of parliament. Yeah, I know. It works more or less the same way here in Greece. I saw that tweet earlier. In your house, they have 650. In our house, we have only 300. I mean, for the size of Greece specifically, 300 could still be a lot. But let's not go there. Anyway, let's get on with the intervallo. We're not here to actually discuss the problems of the planet. We're here to just relax and unwind from the problems of the planet. Now, as I said, intervallo is the main thing we're gonna do. In the meantime, I have actually been playing a little bit on my own, you know, Withering Waves. And, well, I have seen, you know, my feed actually has started, you know, having like posts from actual people who are talking about the Withering Waves, since I, you know, the algorithm actually took in a little bit of the searches that I have made recently, and as a result, it actually started, you know, feeding me as such. Sorry, hiccup. The actual voice actors of Lucy and Rebecca, I think they actually made, you know, well, they made a couple of tweets about it, saying how happy they are to reprise their roles and such. I think one of them actually streamed getting their character to like E6. I'm not sure. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I am somewhat pumped to actually, you know, go on full non-stop in order to actually reach the event, which is gonna take quite some time. I'm gonna have to dedicate a lot of time to actually speedrun Withering Waves. All the content from 2 years, specifically the story content. Let's not be too crazy about it. I'm not gonna start, you know, exploring every nook and cranny in Withering Waves. Because you also have the Wales, Scotland, and North Island seats as well. Well, it makes sense. Britain is bigger than Greece. Anyway, time for us to begin. We need to edit teams accordingly. I need to remember which I think I have one more ID. Which one is it? Can't remember. Give me a sec. Thank goodness it's not Ryoshu, because that was gonna, you know, mutilate us a little bit. Is it Gregor? I probably missed it, didn't I? Come on. There must be some sort of bonus in the corner of the picture somewhere. Oh, this one I have already done so. I'm pretty sure I have up to 60%. I am dead sure. I am dead set sure. Bruh. What the where's my book? There she is. Huh. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that means that these three are actually out of the game for today. So sorry, dear. We're gonna have to shut. Okay. You. 1, 2, 3. A support for good measure. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
독재팀의
6,
협조가 필요한 거지.
7, because why not? And the rest could actually just, you know. No, wait a minute. I need the support in order to boost the... Fuck. That's right. I need the support of one of the other characters in order to boost to... up to 60% or so. Which character was it again? Wait. There we go. No, not you. Wait a minute. Not you. What? Fuck. You know what? Leave it as that, like that, for a sec. Nope, wrong tab. This one. Okay, the oh, there we go. Hung Lion Ismail. I could try Ismail. I'm curious. I'm curious about how Ismail works. Oh shit, we are. Damn, I didn't know Greece was so small. Yeah, it's kind of like it's actually kind of like optical illusion to the eye. It seems like it's a big country. It isn't. There is a lot to see. That's why people probably have this subconscious idea that it's actually big. It isn't. But there is so much to see in literally every kilometer of the country that it seems like there are no open fields in Greece. You cannot find an open field in Greece with literally nothing there. There is always something to see or something to, well, something to enjoy. So, yeah. Small country, massive, well, massive history and massive spectacles. Why is that a 40%? That doesn't make any sense. I thought it was a 60%. No, wait. It probably is a wait. It probably is a 40%, and I was reading it as a 60. Did I? Yeah. Ah, this actually sets me up 20% less still. No, actually, no. I have 60 on my own. Okay. I have 60 on my own. Okay, let's try Ishmael. You know, the Ishmael where people have to, you know, rest their cocks on their on her face. Yeah. This do be looking good. Yeah.
연구자에게 자꾸
Actually,
물려. 군주가 나선다.
Wait, do I have any other ID? Which is no, I don't. I was wondering, you know. Oh, yeah. Actually, let me level him up a bit. Yeah. I could have leveled him up even more. Yes. There we go. Now we're talking. Yes. Okay.
화점에 두지.
대원하겠습니다.
피가 범람할 시간이요.
There we go. Cool. Sure. When London alone is like almost half the size of Greece. Yep. How late am I? You just... We literally just begun. Welcome, Jeanette. We hurried ourselves along the winding passage of Hongyuan. At first I thought we might have been able to move faster had the Mephistopheles been here with us, but walking through the winding, irregular paths reminded me why palanquins were a thing in Hongyuan. Already. Upon our arrival at the location Ji Gong pointed out to us. So sorry, I'm still not, you know, still not focused. Something emerged from the dark. A figure. No, 2, 4. A small platoon of shadows. Damn it, we're surrounded. The shadows slithered into physical form, laping the purple serpentine arms at us. She brands of the Heishu packs. They don't belong to the family hierarchy. Oi! What now? What do you mean, what now? We can't sit here and waste any precious time. Damn, Sinclair actually... None. Character development, baby. It takes me a little bit of a surprise whenever a character actually, which I had a stereotype for in my mind, actually does something that he wouldn't otherwise do in the past. Sinclair actually speaking like that to Heathcliff? Damn, he really did grow some balls. Come on, let's fight our way out of this ambush. Ain't that usually my thing to suggest? You see, even the characters, man. Fighting's all about morale. Looks like the classes did have some effect. Sinclair's right. We don't have any time to waste. Excellent. Combat right off the bat. I really wanted to try out this is Smile. I was wondering if I wanted to pull for her. Okay, how does she work?
이 주변은 귀하에겐 해가 될 수 있으니 물러나시길.
Arts. Acupuncture. Loosened rippling flame. A light path forward. It's an unbreakable coin. Huh. Alright then. Very well. I wonder if sure, why not?
본인은 최선을 다했다고 말해줄게.
Ow. There we go, Fire Fist.
지경에 따라.
Nice. Get rid of the weakling.
덧없는 삶. 이것도 죽음이라지. 별은
아무것도
I love how I was praising him before about him growing some balls, but now I'm calling him a weakling because he's the only one who is meant to be killed in the, you know, and have the like least amount of health in the game when doing so. Okay, who else is there to fight? No, everyone has been killed. Okay, good.
발광, 차단.
거창을 새겨주지.
귀와 요격 떨굴 수밖에.
Man, I didn't saw anything. Just took his sword.
말은 없겠지.
I was hoping to see some cool moves there.
낮도 밤도 지. 숨이 타도록 배워낼 것.
Wow.
너도 누군가에겐 학교하겠지만
수행되었습니다.
배워낼 수.
지령대로 움직일 뿐입니다.
The music is nice.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀린다.
귀와 요격, 함수. 정리화.
몸소 보여주지. 넌 푸용을 키울 수도 없겠구나.
지키기 위해서 너도 누군가에겐
지령의 뜻입니다.
배워낼 수.
굳이
well.
직접 목격하지 않아도 느낄 수 있겠죠.
All right.
발광, 차단.
Studio EIM. Let's make right. Let's make Nai every Kanto 8 song have a Leviathan in it.
떨굴 수밖에.
Yeah. Can't wait for you to fight the Heishu packs in the railway sets. The time will come.
지킬 게 많거든.
Let's do the opposite in Kanto 9. The opposite.
숨이 타도록 배워낼 것.
굳이 직접 목격하지 않아도
아직
느낄 수 있겠죠.
Right in the solar plexus. Ugh, why is everyone saying whatever the fuck they want? For the fucking sake, Snake Heishu. Hello, Jersey. Welcome to stream. Okay, we're fighting our way up, I guess. Alright. I like that Ishmael, but perhaps I should try a little bit of this new Kangla too and see which one I really want to have. Wait.
저를 부르셨다는 건
Wait a minute. Who am I?
아,
There we go.
저를 부르셨다는 건 아, 노비가 도망쳤군요.
가시죠.
연료는 잔뜩 준비해뒀지.
화점에
배워내겠습니다.
피가 범람할 시간이요.
Yeah.
이번에도 치령의 뜻은 본인과 같군.
I haven't even paid attention to these guys at all. Shade Striker. Elongating Arm. Knowing Serpent Arm. Serpent's Shadowed Puncture. Observe for a chance. Now's our chance. For a turn, if this unit reduces the target's Death Rite Venom. Being Rapture triggered by a critical hit. The target lose 1 stack. Okay. Down to 0 stack gain, 1 pierce damage up. Snake Venom. If the target has Death Rite, deal 2.5 damage for every Serpent Arm on self. Okay.
지령에 따라 충격.
필연적 절대적.
What the fuck is Japanese sangs? Anyone remembers that bug? I have no idea what you guys are talking about. There she is. Alright.
그려낸 대로.
별을 잊지 못함이 서글프.
이 순간이 다 베어내리라. 베어내리라. 원망도 엿하지나. 그려낸 대로. 차라리 아무것도 남지 마라. 이 순간이 다 베어내리라.
Bro, the camera is going all wacko.
언제까지 버텨보자고.
베어내리라.
Okay, that was quite a flex.
순순히 보라를 받으시죠. 목을 내놓으시죠.
너도 누군가에겐 아껴졌겠지만 지키기 위해서
숨막히도록 견뎌와.
Back in the day, there was a visual bug where every scenario on deploy screen was shown as 7 association he sang. The bug was funny weird. Oh yeah, now that you say it, I think I have heard about it before. And also so persistent that multiple patches didn't get rid of it for at least half of the year. Wow. Wow. Had they said specifically that it was actually, you know, fixed, and turns out the bug had not fixed.
몰아치는 것을 처절한 원망. 낮도 밤도 지나 숨이 닿도록 베어낼 것.
목을 내놓으시죠.
거창을 이겨주지. 일어나. 아직 11번은 죽어야 한다고.
Victory! Nice. Nice, so nice. Bruh. There we go.
벌써요?
Oh, come on.
네. 벌써요? 벌써요? 매뉴얼을 좀 더 꼼꼼히 읽고 가야.
연료.
군주가 나선다.
베어내겠습니다.
화점에 두지.
피가 범람할 시간이요.
Yeah, this team will do us good, I suppose. We'll keep it like that. That way we get the bonus and all. By the way, have we had any like hints as to when the next Walpurgis night is coming? The first thing I noticed upon entering the room was that it was hot and muggy with the heat of battle, almost evidenced by corpses of Shiii branch Heishu torn widely from the room. Damn. Check Discord real quick. Okay. Well, fucking Yi sang! Creature, Yi sang. Holy shit! Dante. Someone made this and brought the ham pang as a gift. Ooh. Damn. And these cards are also really nice. 12 fucking years. Wow. Wow. Nice. Okay, let's move on. Who's that? Wait. Wait? Wait? What? Bruh. No fucking way. No, what did they do to my boy? And there you have the other reason this is the Uma Mushroom Intervallo. Brother, no. No, no, no. Please don't kill him in this Intervallo. Wait, Mushroom pretty issue. Hello, master. Deploy the memes. Oh. Let's have the horses here. No fucking way. Didn't know you wanted to fuck a horse. Hey! Shut up. Look what they did to my boy and you're trolling me? How dare ya? No. Brother, no. A bloodied beast rises ponderously from the ground, its gaze rising to meet yours. So they did make a centaur out of him. And I was wondering whether I was watching a horse man. Wait. Hold on. His eyes. Something's definitely off here. He's not looking at us. Roria cuts off abruptly, having noticed that something didn't feel right. Away with you. The hooves intermittently kick the ground with anticipation and aggression. What happened here? Did the Heishu make it into the exam hall? Oh, fuck me. Yeah, when I saw this picture, I didn't even realize at first that this is actually a centaur. Let alone that this is actually Wei. I just wanted to use like a... You know, I really wanted to be a little bit proactive about the thumbnail, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna use the next thumbnail from the thumbnail that I have seen. And this was literally the last thumbnail. Hey, calm down, Mr. Hands. Okay, Colada, that's a bit too much. What the fuck are you talking about? Fun fact, they've done nothing to him. Nothing? Bolus. Oh. Nothing has actually been done to him. This is just him. For real? Way adept of the Hung branch. Hung with a U. Limbless snakes, their trespass. Your hideous coils. I will crush them to months under my hooves. Your way, right? He's completely lost it. I'll grind your filthy scales to dust. Okay, I guess we're fighting Wei now. I wasn't planning on fighting a centaur tonight. At the very least, we know Utis has some experience with centaurs. Not the way you think, and the first person to actually say anything in the chat, they're gonna be facing the wall. Iron Steed Trample. Rapturing Trample. Line crashing cavalry charge. Trample and decapitates. Labris. It's the most ridiculous story. Yes. I wasn't joking about Wei having a horse's ass. I didn't realize that. Welcome, Hunter, to the stream. if you remember in the past, it was mentioned that he was a former Heishu member, and Heishu do undergo genetic manipulation. I do know that, but I thought they actually did that voodoo shit they were doing in the sweepers in the Valo and actually corrupted him to that state. You know what I mean? Strider. Turn end, gain 2 haste, defense level up next turn. On hit with a skill, inflict additional tremor potency equal to stack. Berserking. Lose 15 offense level. Oh my god, he's level 75! Oh, bullshit! Does not gain defense level from Strider. Instead, gain offense level up equal to Strider. Okay. Phantom Trace. Take 5% damage from Blade of the House of Spiders. Ryoshu's base attack skills. Oh yeah, that is Ryoshu's ability, excuse me. Okay. Passive. Former Heishu Wu Adept. Encounter start, reset the unit's SP to minus 55. Ooh, 15. Okay, and gain Strider. And 1 Berserking. Take 50% damage, minus 50% damage from Burn, Bleed, Tremor. Okay, wow, from everything. If this unit hits with a cracked unbreakable coin, it does not activate the target's rapture effect. Deal 50% damage against staggered enemies. I will trample and crash it to mulch. If this unit has Strider, inflict concussion. Take 30% damage from every stack. Multiply the amount of stagger threshold raised by Tremor Burst and rapture damage dealt against this unit by 1.5 rounded down. Shit. Against the main target when this unit triggers Tremor Burst against the main target. Shit. If this unit has Strider, gain 1 recoiling when hitting with a skill that triggers Tremor Burst against targets without Tremor. Wow. If this unit's recoiling stack is max, consume all of it, then lose 1 Strider. Okay? I'll scrape every filthy scale of your skin. Oh, I didn't read this one. So lost in daylight. Okay. Gain 1 offense for every 2 speed with the units. At 5 speed, gain 1 slash and 1 blunt. Interpret Trespasser. On class lose, if the target's coin was plus coin, target heals 5 SP. If the target's coin was a minus coin, target loses 5. Does not activate if the target's SP is at 40 minus or less. Bro, this guy literally is, you know, the gambling boss fight over here. Then give 2 ego resources from the affinity of the skill the target used 3 times per turn. If the skill's affinity was Wrath or Gluttony, gain 2 ego resources of the least owned affinities as well. Alright then. Very well, Wei. A bridal steed. Wow. I mean, that's what boluses do. Funny medicine balls that mutate you. I like how they show Wu the way Chinese Zodiac take it. Not a graceful prancing racer. Horse is a tank, an uncontrollable berserking, tone-weighting mass of muscle that can't be ever truly docile. I mean, a wild horse is like that, yes. So you learn this from Heishu Yi Sang's Update story, but the way he takes suppression boluses which suppress his Heishu traits. They also apparently fix his eyesight when he transforms, making him not need glasses. Oh, that's why he's not wearing. I see. This boss is surprisingly simple. I'll talk about the mechanics later. Fair. The butterfly effect of letting Hopkins backstab as in Canto 1. Can you imagine? Okay, let me think over here. I was thinking this ability set all units' offense and defense levels to the average of all units' values. But I do have a level 1. I do have a level 1. You know, I do have a level 1 Sinclair, which makes the average value below what actually is gonna happen. Is this like a good exploit or perhaps not? That's what I'm questioning. You did bring the worst team for this fight though. That is okay. I was thinking of using this right off the bat. And I do have 2 triggers as usual, so. Also, sinking team against this boss is a bad idea. He has negative coins. That is okay. That's okay, okay? It's fine, but it only lasts 3 turns. Okay. we can get an upper hand right off the bat. Alright. This is gonna be fun. Real fun, actually. Dominating. To see this guy dominating. I could... You know what? It's okay. Just get him, you know, yeah. Just get him as much health down as possible in the beginning, then we do something. Fuck! He is berserking alright. It's a good thing that he's losing SP fast. He's winning! He's winning and he's level 1! Level 10 or whatever. I don't know how much he actually upgraded from just using him on normal battles. I never realized you could do that. I mean, think about it. It's like an exploit which you can use. If you have a unit which is under-leveled on purpose, you can actually have an average that actually makes the enemy actually lesser powerful than your stronger units. Because it's the average. You know what I mean? I was thinking if that could ever work, and turns out it can. Let's fucking go. Wait, what is this? Oh, they're slow. Shit. Okay, who are you actually attacking? Shit. Okay, let's try this a little bit differently. Who can you clash with? This, okay? And you? With nobody. Perfect! That's what I love to see. Okay then. Do we have a dominated one, please? Yes, there we go. Dominating, nice. We are gonna get... Some of us are gonna get blasted. Well, okay, you can attack Heathcliff. He's gonna do the Punisher thing anyway.
그래. 내가 왔다.
We all love muffled sound effects. It's nice to... It does bring this kind of sense that, you know, some effect has taken in the field. And that's nice.
본인은 최선을 다했다고 말해주시.
가만히 있어.
4 unbreakable coins, Oh shit. Okay, that is a little bit of a fuck all damage. I'm glad that that happened. It will be perfect for lobotomy corporation. That game is only as difficult as you let it be without bullshitting it back. Nice. Good. That's how people solo lay hang with level 1 IDs, because a permanent Morastas effect is used throughout the fight. Yep. Ow. He did climb back with his SP. I don't really like that. What kind of effect do you have? Gale Struck. Double the amount of stagger threshold raised on this units due to tremor burst. Shit. Really? Oh, there we go. We can clash with you. There we go. Nice. Actually, bruh, it's never really that easy, huh? He's faster now than most of my units. And he's not clashing with the people I want. Unfortunately, I don't have a choice. I'm gonna have to actually take that hit.
언제까지 버텨보자고.
Hopefully she loses SP.
털만한 것.
아무것도 남지 마라.
Project Moon found out that I'm relying a lot on sinking, and they decided to create a boss to screw me. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Damn.
순간이 다
Five health. Oh no. Ha! Zero damage.
느낄 수 있겠죠.
Guy be bitching. Okay, let me see here. The effect is gone, so we're gonna have to be a little bit more careful now. Okay, let me see. Let's start from the below one. There we go. Well, she can attack, but she struggles. We do have fluid sac, baby. Okay. Here. I think this one's more powerful, yes. Brother, you're useless. We're gonna have to hope that the negative SP unit is gonna save us.
그려낸 대로.
Yes! Yes! Break his fucking red coins. And now we're gonna get cool. Yeah, there we go. He was meant to be killed anyway.
덧없는 삶. 예정된 죽음이라지만 별을 잊지 못한 이 소개트.
Leiheng is pretty much used as the bully target dummy for new IDs to show off what they can do. Ah,
이
okay.
전투는
Of course not Janet. I said I'll take him the mechanic later. Yeah. I will be glad to actually not have spoilers. Yeah.
죽는 것도 사는 것도 지령했듯 두렵지 않습니다.
Okay. Unbridled steed. Unbridled steed. Wait a minute. We have more things to read now. You shall not pass. That's a nice reference. Prioritize the target of the least with the least tremor. If the target does not have tremor, base power -5. If target does not have tremor, deal 9% minus damage. Okay. Does not have. Okay. If he does have tremor, base power -5. If target does not have tremor, deal -90% damage. Okay. Mad Seeds, Void Render. Deal 1% damage for everyone missing HP on sub. Okay. 50% or less HP, gain 2 more attack weight. Man, his second phase is gonna be a little bit of a pain, huh? Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Take it the opposite way. We could use the magic bullet. No. We shouldn't. He is not attacking anyone. He's just attacking whoever he feels like. Okay, there we go. He really do be attacking whoever he feels like, man. Or we could go for sinking again. There we go. Yeah. Could this work? Yes, it could work. But we could use it later. You know what? Sure thing.
이 순간이 다
Hopefully I'm gonna be able to stagger him. No, I'm still a little bit far off. Nice. He's a horse, of course he's fast. Did anyone know there was a song being called There's Stuff? Like, bro, in what kind of corners of YouTube are you actually traversing through? The U4 level 1 new Hongla ID, which is secretly a 00 under 000 disguise, is beating Lei Hang into a corner. Someone zigzag. Give me the last level of floor so I can finish this place completely. Good luck. Yeah, they were not wrong when they said that that specific ID wasn't really that good on notice.
절박하게 갈망했으며 헤아릴 수 없이 저주했음.
So close to getting staggered.
사는 것도 지령했대.
So close.
두렵지 않습니다.
Wait, the opposite way. Hopeless! Yes! There we go. He do be attacking whoever the fuck he wants. Good enough.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
이 순간이 다
Stagger him, please. Close enough. Yes!
처절한 원문을 위해서
Come on. Fuck.
역시 니놈 말대로 어떤 사람이라도 맞출 수 있는 마법의 탄원이.
죽는 것도 사는 것도 지령했대. 두렵지
Alright.
않습니다.
Should I use... Maybe I could. No, this is gonna corrode. We do need damage, and I don't think many characters are actually in bad shape, excluding Hangla. Fuck it.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
이 순간이 다도 되어내리라. 낮도 밤도 지나 숨을 다도 베어냈군.
목을 떨궈주마. 넌 숨을 틔울 수
죽는
없게.
것도 사는
Victory!
것도 두렵지 않습니다.
Now I'm a certified Limbus player. First tried it, I exploited the game, and I didn't even got to see the second phase. So much about people actually warning me about bringing sinking. Sinking did wonders. What are you talking about? So wanna know the main mechanic for them? Go ahead. Highly unlikely I'm gonna be fighting this guy again outside of mirror dungeons. Hey, are you alright? My lady, she's in there. Please, you must. Listen, buddy, you're not looking so good. That nasty wound Lei Heng gave you, you're starting to bleed again. GXC Chun's Heishu will be here soon. Stay here and wait for their arrival. Don't you worry about a thing, Mr. Wei. Xichun's going to be just okay. Totally didn't you already forget who taught her? If only she hadn't chosen me then. She could have achieved much heights. She could have risen much higher than where she now stands. Wei's eyes shook restlessly, lost in the streams of past. Don't you know this already, Mr. Wei? Xichun became the hierarch to transform Hongyuan into a nest that serves its lowest. Ooh. Goddamn, Sinclair, you didn't have to become a man so fast, brother. He's all negative coins and he gains SP when he loses classes. So the more happy he is, SP 745, the lower the chance he's gonna hit hard. Ah. Win the class early on and avoid sinking and he's piece easy. I see. So he needs to be in the positives. The master. You fucking Night Drift of the Drunken Palm. Okay then. Oh wait, this one doesn't require any enkephalin, and also it doesn't give me any bonuses. Let me guess. It's because I'm fighting as Xichun, baby! Yes! Yes! Oh, Xichun, kick his ass! One of the only bosses that acts like it. It was you. Your big sister Yan Chun's final exam. If you were going to kill me anyway, why didn't you just take me out from the get-go instead of wasting all the time teaching me, pretending to be my master? I would hardly deem the hours spent in joy as wastes. Would you? Well, I'm not even surprised. Dangguanyan's full of backstabbers anyway. Do not ever trust anyone who approaches you first. It is a saying that has saved a lot of lives in Hongyuan and the city. Normally those type of people wait until my guard is down to strike. You had plenty of opportunities to kill me during those classes. I gotta say, I forgot a bit of my edge when I was swinging those sticks. The one who hired me handed me, along with my payment, a silken bag of dried wolfsbane powder. So you were hired to poison me. Why didn't you? Why would I use that to claim my pupil's life when I could use it to pay off my tab and buy me a few bottles of quality wine at the local Kejan, which I did? They're precious enough to sustain 3 generations of family, huh? What? My life has thus far been one of rivers and footpaths, drifting hither and thither as the currents took me. A meaningless life of having gained nor left behind nothing. And wouldn't you know it, This kid who just became the next hierarch. For the first time in the history of family hierarchs I'd seen, refused the true master of Hongyuan. Those with vision for the future of Hongyuan would grip the land as though it belonged to them. And Hongyuan, trapped in the grasp of a series of intemperate individuals, grew dark and suffocating. The other pupil, who initially seemed to have been included in the lessons as nothing more than an extra, may as well have forced the lessons out of me. And after a while of frolicking with a bumbling hierarch and a particularly nasty pupil, it seems that I shared all that I know with the both of you. Hey, despite the present circumstance, my lessons have all been without a speck of falsehood. Come then. Never once have I taught a pupil who would fall at such a place. And if you do, I don't suppose you were a pupil of mine anyway. That was the good ending, brother! The good ending, I mean actually being able to defeat him. Please tell me we're gonna be able to defeat him. Brother, please tell me we're gonna be able to defeat him. Man, nice aura, the poise aura, damn. Whew. We have fought him before, so there's no need for me to actually read any of that. Funny how he knew about the worm, a secret that shouldn't be known by others. This goes to show that the guy is actually more than he seems, which from the get-go you would know that he was actually one of those throwaway characters who he's meant to feel like a throwaway character, you know what I mean? Like he's not actually a throwaway character, like the guy actually has some lore behind him. The bunny girl actually did ask him about it, but he refused to say anything. That still isn't a good ending, you're not there yet. Fair enough. Good God, she's strong. We taught her so well. With only 30 days on the clock, brother. That's some really nice dialogue too. Stagger him before he can use this bullshit counter. Nice! He does an unbreakable. E. Wow, that was fast. Victory! Nice.
지령은 수행되었습니다. 한치의 고민도 필요
Literally no
없이
one did anything.
명확한 지령이었기에 수행 또한 간편했죠.
Ooh, halfway there.
비록 저희에게 대항하는 자들은 많았지만
Hierarch
보셨다시피
Rescue Operation
그런
3.
것은 의미가 없었습니다.
Alright. Where is the, you know, the cock wrestler? The cock wrestler? Man, I shouldn't say that. There she is. Sorry, I cannot help her. Like, I cannot help her. I cannot help myself.
당장 집행해주지.
Ever since I saw that tweet, now that idea is literally tied with that synonymous kind of, like, thing, you know? I should be a saint.
발광, 차단, 귀와 요격, 함수, 정리노화.
본인은 최선을 다했다고 말해주시길.
지령대로 움직일 뿐입니다.
그려낸 대로
바이바이.
덧없는 일종된 죽음이라지만
거창을 새겨주지.
별을 잊지 못함이 서글프.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라. 낫도 방도치 숨을 타도록 베어낼 뿐.
지령대로 움직일 뿐입니다.
Yeah, cool.
언제까지 버텨보자고. 몸소 보여주지. 어떻게 대관원할 수?
They escape. Only now I noticed that. We do not actually get to kill them.
지령의 뜻입니다. 부담 없으시게.
베어낼
굳이 직접 목격하지 않아도 느낄 수 있겠죠.
Oof.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라. 낫도 방도치
Brother, the guard will not help you. Yeah.
숨을 타도록 베어낼
Might as well try to block a comet.
숨 막히도록 견뎌왔고 절박하게 갈망했으니 헤아릴 수 없이 저주했으니
굳이 직접 목격하지 않아도 느낄 수 있겠죠.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
몰아떨고 수밖에. 이 순간이 다 베어내리라. 몰아치는 것은 처절한 원망. 베어내리라.
수행되었습니다.
거창을 새겨주지.
굳이 직접 목격하지 않아도 느낄 수 있겠죠.
Victory. And more points for us for the event. When the student becomes the master. Ooh. Yippee. This one needs modules. Fuck. Okay, that's okay. Where is she? There she is. No, wait a minute. We need the older picture, bro. Come on. There she is. I'm pretty sure we can pull it off. Pretty sure. Most definitely, actually.
지령이 가리키는 곳으로.
I remember my second mirror dungeon run when I hit floor 5. It was this intervalos enemies. I had no idea what I was doing, but I had to fight 30 of these fuckers in one stage.
중요한 건 내가 어떤
Brother, really?
사람인지 알게 하는
Man, this fight has been going on for quite a while, huh? Let me guess, she's gonna be fighting with us, is it? The red coins are actually gonna screw us a bit. Phew! See ya.
전부 보인다고.
He doesn't go negative SP. Why is that? There he is. Bro. The student most definitely became the master. Within only 1 month. 1 fucking month.
꽃처럼 화려하면 바람처럼 가볍지만 벌처럼 날카롭게.
Wow. The guy became airborne. But he stayed there. Let me guess, he's gonna get staggered too. Please stagger.
지도자라면
Ah,
포기하지 않아.
so close. Come on, come on. Get his ass. Did you train your wife poorly? I don't see her as a waifu. I see her more like a daughter, actually. Chichun. Yeah, in case you haven't realized, Spoonry, I'm actually to mommy characters, not to these little brats. Now that's impressively sneaky. So they're not beasts of Hongyuan for nothing, huh? They just had to get between me and my pupil's spar, Master, wait, you've been working for Jiax Yanchun the whole time? Haven't you known me long enough for now to tell? Brief as our acquaintance has been, my service is to no one but the bottle. To have all 12 masters squeezed into a battle when things were just starting to get interesting is quite discourteous, don't you think? Yeah, and the master stabbing his pupil in her back, isn't it? Just as Sinclair and the Night Drifter were locked in an argument. Oh shit. The Heishu beasts who followed us into the room swung their purple arms at Xichun without hesitation. The slithering serpent arm, which suddenly extended into a considerable length. Haven't already given you due complaint, my friends? Were stopped inches from Xichun's neck by the Night Drifter's arm, biting him instead. Now that's one potent venom. I can feel it spreading through my veins. Listen here, snakes. Haven't I done you courtesy enough? Go back to your holes. I'll even give you an excuse you could give to your lord. Say that you had to withdraw as the Night Drifter of the Drunken Palm got in your way. We serve the same client. Might as well let me take all the blame for your failure, But the Heishu wordlessly stood their ground. Fine. I didn't think you'd listen to someone who doesn't even hold your leash. What? Too bad, too bad. Well, I suppose this should at least make for a fair fight, with all of her teachers being here and all. You... I don't recall even ever teaching you to make a face like that in front of an enemy. Fine, it's like stopping one attack makes you our ally. At least one of my pupils knows that what she's talking about. Perhaps I shall open myself a humble yuguan here in Hongyuan once this contract is over. Okay. Hello Pedro, welcome to stream. Heishu are sent for a mission and not told to return until it's done. Yeah. Yeah. Hello Fanyard. Oh, this game looks cool. It was a really nice game. Not the most, like, impressive when it comes to gameplay, but Indeed, it's genuinely really nice. Who are you attacking? Oh, you're attacking this guy. Okay, you focus on him, I guess. I don't know. I'll try to focus on someone who's... You know what? Yeah, Drog is fire. We are so Chinese. Yeah. Wow. What the fuck? The Oz though. It's really nice. Indeed it is. I let him have the red coins. Man, that was smart of me.
본인은 최선을 다했다고 말해주시길.
Oh, come on. There we go.
지령대로 움직일 뿐입니다.
Alright, now we're talking. Who are you attacking? Okay, this guy. This guy is gonna be gone for good in a sec. Hopeless, hopeless, hopeless. Fuck. Why is everything hopeless here? Alright, favored. We're struggling. Bro, what the fuck? Why is this guy suddenly all too powerful? I don't even know if this is the final node yet. Because I was considering actually bringing things down again. No, actually I can't. I could bring down the speed. Excellent, everything is unopposed. We are literally gonna get blasted. He's gonna attack Heathcliff 1,000 times. Okay, shit. Who are you attacking? Sinclair. Okay, that is not half bad. It's gonna extend a little bit to the deer. Nope. Ishmael. Ishmael. Shit. It's hopeless. It really is hopeless. No, this is neutral. Well, you know what? Attack the old man. Good enough.
그려낸 대로.
Heathcliff is gonna get a horrible beating, but what can you do? Bro, how is she so fucking powerful? What did she got? Like, legit, what did she... were we feeding her steroids in between classes? What the fuck happened? Oh, shit. Oh, Heathcliff, no. Heathcliff, no. Brother, what the heck?
죽음이라지만
How do you do that shit?
별을
이
잊지
순간이
못하니
다 베어내리라.
There we go, the last one got you.
아무것도 남지 마라.
Okay, good enough.
지령대로 움직일 뿐입니다.
Are you gonna clash with him? Yes, she's gonna clash with him. Let's go. Priority very high. Jesus. struggling. Struggling with that ability of all? Fuck. And I cannot even use egos because I don't have any resources for egos. Thank goodness I have negative SP Rhodia. Yeah, we are not. It's not looking good, brothers. It's not looking good at all. Unless Xichun actually starts throwing some really good hands with his asshole. We are actually gonna start getting blasted quick.
마지막은 무념.
What the? What are we looking at?
그 해금새의 역경에
Wow.
비하면
Xichun played some D&D, of course. She's stronger. True. The character sheet she created in the D&D actually became her actual stats. Damn, you really are convincing me to play this. It's a really nice game. Extremely good story.
카드로 배우네.
Gameplay is a little bit complicated at first. Once you learn how to operate it, it becomes extremely simple. Unlike Sinner's, Xichun had all the training for this. She lacked the mental space for it. Oh, I see. Was all drifters badass. Well, farewell, Lord of Hangyan. It's really simple once you learn it, but it's a bit of front-loaded learning. Hello, Solomon. Welcome to stream. Okay. We're really gonna have to like fucking. God damn, this guy is fucking menace. Who are you attacking? Thank you for attacking him. Jesus. His SP is 29, brothers. We are kinda cooked. Favored. Wait. Both of these are gonna attack her anyway. Oh yeah, we're cooked. Shit. We're gonna have to pray. Yeah, we're gonna have to pray.
발광. 차단.
Man, his red coins, god damn it! Okay then. He's now max 45 SP. We are done. Yep. Even Ryoshi starts losing now. Should have focused on his ass from the get-go. Now there's no saving this. The first class really was unlucky, not gonna lie. And we're still a little bit further off from we're still a little bit further off from the
아직 5번 더 갈라야만 합니다.
from his stagger. Except if I
다른 누구도
could deploy this
나
other
자신을
tactic.
들여다봐야
but Ryosu is actually literally my 2 units, which are the most powerful. It's actually staggered. Yeah, we are cooked. Okay, focus on the unopposed attacks and pray we're not gonna die. That is my plan. Yes, that is gonna work most definitely. Pigritia time. No, it wouldn't do anything. It would just, you know, turn down the speed for what? For classes that I'm gonna lose. Well, I have already accepted my fate now. Even Xichun cannot stop this beast now.
귀와 요격 함수 정리노화.
This is gonna hurt badly. Yup.
괜찮아.
We're gonna have to retry this battle.
벌써만 날아가는가.
그렇다면 이것은
이러지.
누구의 의지?
Okay, maybe we still stand a chance. Some chance. We really need to stagger him. We really need to stagger him somehow.
날카롭고 정확하게.
It's gonna be the only saving grace. If Ryosu doesn't manage to stagger him here, we are so done.
낫도 반듯이
She rolled low. Fuck.
숨이 타도록
She rolled low. Well, it was a solid strategy. It was an all or nothing. No, wait a minute.
절박하게 갈망했으며 헤아릴 수 없이 저주했으니.
Fuck. Okay. It's a solid strategy. And I believe in it. So might as well.
그렸는데
Xichun, help.
마지막은
Stop this drunk fuck. Quick. Where are we looking at? She's still holding up.
순간이 다
Come on, break him! Break him! Yes! Woo! He was certainly a powerful foe, despite the casual way with which he carried himself. No fucking shit. Well, the Heisho are dirty, so their animation has to be that dirty, I guess. Are all your goobers leveled up? No, because I'm trying to also get the bonuses for the event. Your opposed attacks are wasted, they fail to exceed beats. I mean, hey, it worked, okay? She used his special technique he taught her. He was certainly a powerful foe despite the usual way she carried himself. We'd already experienced a hint of his strength then, when he invaded our room during the family hierarch war and swiftly took out his target before leaving. There are slithering noises coming from above. More Heisho. We can't fight him and the chief branch off at the same time. But if we were to try to create a distance between us and where the sea branch are waiting to strike us, the Night Drifter will definitely try to exploit that opening. Considering that we had to keep Xichun safe, I wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out here. Is it hard to recall your training outside our lessons? Remember that your gaze is form as well. Your enemies will take notice if you don't stop constantly eyeing at the door like a novice. See, the snakes have already mobilized to close off that exit. Ah, you're stalling until the Heishu packs of the family hierarch arrive. Your strategies and thoughts are plain as day. I see, that's why. These snakes are so impatient to complete the deed and slink back into their holes. The Night Drifter produced another tree branch from his clothes and quickly casted it towards the doorway behind which the Heishu were gathered. And with a thwack, the heavy roof atop the large door instantly crumbled, burying it and blocking off the snakes from entering. It was as though he hit an invisible weakness of the brickwork. I thought I'd given you snakes enough warning to head back. What are you doing? Why? The bumbling hierarch's promise to bring real change to Hong Yuan has given rise to a certain intrusive thought that was put to sleep long ago. Once upon a time, a blade fiend of an infamous syndicate earned himself the hollow honor of joining the 10 Blades of the East. He's talking about himself. Yet, what use is all that if he could not stop his little girl from passing on before her old man on a restructuring day? Damn, brother. No wonder you drink all the time. The world averted its gaze from me, so I looked away in return. Leaving behind my rooms, my steel, I picked up a simple tree branch to be my sole companion as I drifted about the city. When I abandoned both my honor and name, all that remained was a life of living for the sake of living and nothing more. And I believe the same fate would doubtlessly come for the rotten land of Hong Yuan as well, just as it had for this useless drug, devouring it in the surging darkness as the sun falls yonder. Yet, doubt reared its head for the first time. It is the rooster's cry that signals the night's end. Do you see? The sun rises even in Hong Yuan. Listen well, for your final lesson begins. Emptiness of sound. Keep the venom within and let it not leave your tongue. Emptiness of form. One who aims to bring change to these lands must do so without the knowledge of curmudgeons too logged in wicked traditions to see a better path. Now it just dawned on me that the reason why he has taken a liking to Xichun, excluding the fact that he had a proper pupil, a proper pupil for the first time, it's because she probably reminds him of his daughter. Crap. Emptiness of mind. In Hong Yuan, a land where even the sky lies out of sight. Do not let your mind be too transparent. Do not let the Heishu stray from your presence again, not even for a moment. Rule of fear is a detestable thing indeed, yet you will gain nothing by appearing like an easy mark. Yes, master. Then do what you must. It won't be very becoming of the hierarch of Hong Yuan to let leave a fell assassin who dared to make an attempt at her life. Jiaxi Chun wordlessly tightened the grip around her weapon. Very good. Emptiness makes for such a pleasant sight, doesn't it? The Night Drifter grinned, having caught the enroaching scent of death. I see, it's a 1v1. Crap. Fuck. Oh, so close to stagger. Shit. I thought we were done for right there. We were so done for right there. We got so lucky. Come on, Chichun. Wow. God damn. Time for the true ending. One level Chinese woman up to Chinese Triad Lord. Yep. Yep. The night drifter stumbled. He smelled of pungent, bitter wine. When the unsieved dregs of old, cloudy wine settle and the bitter life is left behind, the clear, crisp waters shall spring forth, twinkling under the sun's apricity. And that's the true ending. If your stats wasn't high enough in that cutscene you just saw, the Drunken Master would actually just die of the poison, then from her hand. Oh, shit. Well, that would have been such a bummer for me to actually go through. I'm so glad I actually managed with the first try. I feel proud of myself for that. Man, dying of the poison. Oh, this is so bullshit. That was literally so epic. Literally, actually epic. You saw how close. You saw how close she was on the stagger. She could have lost. She could have lost that 4 unbreakable coins at the end. That was pure cinema. Like, that was something that I myself think to my... Like, was that even scripted? Like, I could... Was that actually scripted? It was, like, so perfect. He almost had her. But not quite. She overcame it. Give me a second because I have to blow my nose. Excuse me. Ha! Congrats on that. Thank you. Nice. Yep. Well, the proof. That was his final lesson. Why is it always the same bullshit? Like the final lesson of a teacher is always his death in front of his pupil. The incident was quickly swept under the rug as independent actions of an anonymous, unaffiliated assassin only known as the Night Drifter. Man, I wasn't expecting him to die in this intervallo. As he was not registered to any kind of life insurance plan, his body was buried amongst the many unnamed graves of Hongyuan. He died as a nobody. Damn. I hear that there was a rather unsavory incident at the most recent exam. I must say, it is fortunate that no important blood has been spilled during it. A nameless, faceless man infiltrating the living quarters of Danguanyan. I can only be glad that he met the deserved fate. Anyone who was at the site could attest to the fact that my guests and I were assaulted by Heishu's Sea Branch as well. If anyone's going to be held responsible, don't you agree that the blame should fall squarely on whoever decided to send the snakes to that particular location at a specific time? Big Sister Yanchun? Is that so? Yet they testify that their presence was only to eliminate the Drifter of the Night who dared sneak into Danguanyan. Earlier than your own Heishu pack even. Yeah, not only did you get me a new master, in your impatience to see my growth, ask that the same master to harm me. You're certainly undone yourself, sister. He was nothing more than a boorish executioner of Hongyuan who was willing to do anything for money. I hope you won't be blaming your dear sister for the crime that man had committed independently out of his own volition. What a bitch. Xichun, I believe this only reinforces my argument that the people of Danguanyan aren't the only people here who believe that you are terribly out of your depth for the task. What the actual fuck are you talking about? She literally survived and defeated him. This woman really wants to actually fuck with everyone and gaslight them to oblivion. But Yanchun, I've learned so much thanks to you. Rest assured, I won't ever forget those lessons. Ever. I understand that many of you may be unhappy or frustrated with me, but you know what's an undeniable truth? That I am still the legitimate victor of the family hierarch war. Sure, Big Sister Yanchun might know more about the details of Hong Yuan's administration for now. She might fill your pockets for now, but in the long run you know she does not have Hong Yuan's best interests at heart. Inadequate I may be, but I am still the chief executive director here at H Corp, and you, dear Big Sister, are a temporary visiting outsider from Q Corp. As its hierarch, I know exactly what Hong Yuan needs, and I will give the best of my efforts to bring my vision for this land to reality. A place where no one needs to live in fear, a place where one does not need to project fear. Yes, that is my vision for Hong Yuan, for H Corp. I never would have known a month ago that our hierarch had such vast ambitions. She's really saying it. The four great houses and I, we ruled and knew this land like the back of our hands before you were even a fetus. Yeah, the classic bullshit that I am older than you kind of thing. Many people in this day and age, and I don't mean elders, like actually humble people who know like how to measure their temper. I mean actual old fucking fossils. They can never truly believe that a younger person could be better than them. I have encountered that bullshit one too many times and it has gotten, you know, under my skin unfortunately. But that is the truth of it. That hey, if you really lock in, you can be better than someone who's actually 20 years older than you. Because that someone wasn't actually paying attention the same way you did. You know what I mean? Indeed, I can tell. I suppose that's why Danguanyan's growth never seemed to stop. While more and more people outside it seem to be falling to their deaths from their homes with every restructuring day. Goddamn, Chichun! Don't you know the plastic nature of humanity? People will get used to the shadows when their heavens are shrouded. So if you won't cooperate with us, we will... No, I'm not the one who needs to cooperate. I'm the hierarch. Get fucked. Still needed that last lore tablet. Pain is real here, so close to finishing the dig site. Hang in there. Besides, your us is done. Respected members of the board, I believe I have clearly explained my will. Forget about all of your under-the-table deals. And vote with your hearts. You seem very confident, Xichun. In case you didn't know, winning those exams has nothing to do with your guaranteeing the results of the vote of no confidence. Oh yeah? I don't know. At this point, the vote seems like a mere formality to me. On what grounds? Just a hunch. Not that you understand. This is literally... Man, she literally fed her own words. It's true. With how often she's changing the conditions of this test and votes, we can hardly trust her to be consistent. That is indeed in stark contrast with the hierarch, who promised 30 days of return time and met it precisely on the dot. It is clearly which one of them should provide more stability for administrative purposes. Thus the vote of no confidence began. I must misjudge her in the past. She's not petty. She knows when to be serious, and I think she's got a good grip on the gravity of war without being consumed by the fear of it. And she remembered my name. With her eloquence, strategic prowess, and boldness, I believe that the current family hierarch is well acquainted for her position. I also have faith that she will not ill threat those of lower station than her. If she's got the handle of how to treat the heart of the smallest child, then I believe she has the capacity to tend to the hearts of those larger as well. While I would be remiss to judge so quickly, she has shown remarkable change and improvement over a short period of time. I say she is someone of rare talent we mustn't lose so easily. Shi Jing, Shi Huazhen, Wang Zhao, and Yang Wang Jingshan. Omitted. She's been at the center of all kinds of fun, entertaining events in the world as I lost and gained my neck. Just think about the amusement she'll bring as the family hierarch. Fuck me, Chupan. Even Chupan, who shared his sentiments via a letter. voted against the motion of no confidence. Bye-bye. See you in Q-Corp. I hope you become a... I hope you become an abnormality so we can kick your ass. Like I said, a mere formality. A state of crisis specifically refers to a situation in which the family hierarchy is unable to perform their duties, or is affected by serious physical or mental impairment. I am both sound of mind and body, and I can handle all duties appertaining to the seat of the family hierarchy. Which means that your services are no longer needed here. Not that there ever were, big sister. Fuck me, the roasting goes hard. Don't you think you're more than overstayed your welcome by now? Here I was wondering what you were doing with this ragtag group of half-wit nobodies like your brother. I suppose you didn't spend the whole month lounging around. Very well, savor this little victory for a while. I understand that it was a significant endeavor for you to attain it. Be safe on your way home, big sister. And please do watch your health. You've always been a sickly child who come winter, haven't you? Fuck off, bitch. Remember that the only way is down once you've reached the peak. Yeah, okay. No, that's right. I was like, wait a minute, we lost someone's vote here. Who was it? Fuck! Man, she didn't deserve it, goddammit. The polite fuck off. Yeah, little fucker, ain't he? There goes the perfect opportunity to take control of Hong Yuan. But our time shall come. Hong Yuan without the Shang Huang worm will fall behind and get crushed under the wheels of progress. Then, nothing. Bao Chai, no. Man. Bai Yu said that he smells no fragrance from me anymore. You, girl, you should not take it to heart as a bad thing. You can go back to, well, smelling peaches all again, as long as you stay away from that fucking vermin. Don't let that linger in your heart, little Bao Kai. Not the way she says it! Bao Chai, excuse me. Crawling in the muck alongside those lowly plebeians. What the fuck? Must have dulled with his senses. Am I even useful to you anymore? Bao Yu won't come back. I can't make him come back. I understand that now. At least not. Come with me to Cure Corp. No! No! Ah, but even my own family has cast me out. What could I possibly do? Have I not given you my word that I can make him return? I get the feeling that the Limbus company wouldn't really be so apathetic towards Bao Chai after everything she actually went through for us. I get the feeling that this is a little bit of a small plot hole in order to push the narrative here. I'm like, bro, did nobody thought to themselves to check on Bao Chai after, well, after her fucking family ousted her and help us incredibly so during the most crucial time of Hong Yuan? Even Bao Chai is pitiful in my opinion. I don't think so. She has been pushed to the point of desperation and, you know... She has been pushed to the point of desperation and, you know... manipulation. She's lovesick, she craves something she can't have, and while she's selfish and possessive, she had good intentions and good heart to help others. She's spoiled, yes, but not a bad person. Look, just because she wants to have Hangla as a husband, it doesn't mean that, you know, it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, okay, she highly likely will not get what she wants and she will be bitter about it, but hey, on the Limbus company part, they really haven't actually paid her any visits or showed her any kind of support ever since, well, I'm pretty sure word gets around that Bao Chai actually is literally family-less now, you know what I mean? At the very least, if that is something that probably was, like, if that's something that probably did happen, and she was the one who, you know, kind of like avoided the interaction, they haven't shown that. You know what I mean? So it feels like a small plot hole. She certainly did want a Hangla. I can't blame her. The strategists of old say that one must steer trouble in the east and strike from the west. What the fuck do you mean steer trouble in the east and strike from the west? I was about to say something, but now I come to realize that maybe it's gonna be too stupid for me to say, so I'm not gonna say. Now that trouble has steered in H-Corp, they will hardly have the wherewithal to fix their eyes upon the goings of Q-Corp. When the time comes, your fragrance shall spread beyond H-Corp to bow you. I trust that he will never sit idly by when danger threatens Jiaxi Chun. But I have nothing. Poor little Bao Chai, even you are blinded to the shadows cast by your own lamplight. Allow me to illuminate what use you may be to me. Worry not. I am your only remaining light after all, aren't I? You see, I told you manipulation. Come on now. Bao Chai at this point, she literally has no one. She literally went against her family's wishes for the sake of Hangla. Okay, and Hangla, well, fair, his own personal choice to not want to marry someone who he's not actually in love with. Which, well, the guy was always a little bit, you know, aloof. I'm not even sure if he ever cared about love to begin with. But the thing is, when I say love, I mean specifically, you know, romantic love. And she went against her family. Hangla rejected her. So she literally has no one. So I cannot blame her, you know what I mean? Travel from the east and strike from the west pretty much means outflank them. I see. Yeah, fair enough. What the fuck are you wearing? Now that is the visage of a tsundere, alright. Your only remaining light after all, aren't I? You are, man. Bao Chai became an antagonist. No. We either have left an enemy or we have made an enemy in every fucking canto. When I say an enemy, I mean a specifically key character. They will most definitely go join the fucking literatures of the fucking of 9 or whatever the name was. She dripped. Let me guess, this is how she's gonna be looking like from now on, isn't she? Yeah, nice, really nice, but a little bit too extravagant. Like, I don't feel like it suits her. She was far more simplistic before, but now she wears like this luxurious coat and this kind of like hair, you know, hair accessory on her head. Her hair got cool uniform. Yeah, I always wanted a coat like this. I'm in love with the massive fur collars. Yeah, I cannot lie. I like them too. Fur collars are awesome. With Chichun watching us with an oddly bashful look, we prepared for our departure from Dangguanyan. She was in her travel fit before, now she's in royal fit. I suppose. We are finally leaving Dangguanyan. Given that Mephistopheles still showed no signs of ever coming back, it seemed that we were to be assigned to various odd jobs around this area for a little while, not to mention the news of distortions occurring in H-Corp. Motherfucker, we're still staying in China! Man, who created the meme you can't escape Brazil? Brother, you got it wrong, you can't escape China! We are never leaving Dangguanyan. Oh man. We're never escaping China. Yeah, you stay in China for a hot minute. We have a saying in Greece about that, by the way. Nothing is more temporary. Nothing is more permanent than temporary. So when you say that you're gonna go somewhere temporarily, it might as well be permanent. We're finally leaving this place for real, huh? Not really. Not really. Chichun will be heading out soon. Yeah, whatever. Get your butts out of here, please. Don't even think about looking back. What the fucking tune there? Yeah, you don't want the hard feelings, eh? You're gonna start crying after we're gone. Chichun exaggeratedly waves her hand to make us leave. Hey, if we ever get the chance, yeah, fat chance, I'm sure we'd both had more than our fill of each other for this lifetime. Besides, I'll be too busy to go anywhere for a while anyway. The Hierarch of Han Yuan, man, her title changed too. Well, I just hope to see you safe and well next time. Hopefully we will get to see her again. Man, we have been hanging out with Chichun ever since Kanto 7. It has been a long while. At this point, she might as well be part of Limbus Company. Well then, if you ever need our help, our line's always open. Hey, I'm the family hierarch. Who needs whose help now? Okay, you smug little brat. You truly wear authority well. Now. Speaking of which, you still have to stay here in Hongyuan, don't you? Did you find a place to stay? No, not yet. Why don't you just stay here for a little bit, instead of going out there again and risk getting scammed? Yi Hongyan's open, you know. Man, that smile. And you see, she does care. She was being a tsundere. Hello, V. Welcome to the stream. We're back at the fucking building again. Yep. Oh my. For all that get out, go away, don't even think about coming back. Seems to me you're pretty sad to see us go, aren't ya? Who said that? I'm just extending my generosity and giving you an opportunity to be more efficient. Remember your last attempt at finding a lodging here? The whole building melted away. Hey, you were there too. You were there first, actually. Anyways, I'll let everyone know that your party is free to enter and leave Dangwanyan whenever you want. So use it if you want. After pelting us with that rapid-fire answer without giving us even a second to reply, she whipped around and left to join Wei. Oh, always a tsundere. Oh, verily, to be an educator of another was a task most daunting. Did the last even teach a proper class? Don't tell me her class consists of her showing off those figurine collections and forcing the students to sit through another one of them obscure lore summaries. Well, Heth, I sure hope you didn't let Sinclair completely walk all over you. What the heck? I sure hope Rolia didn't totally get shown up in her own area of expertise. That's, Oi! Smoky lass with a penchant of abbreviation. How'd your classes go? Did you manage to teach them anything, or did you just abbreviate your way through the whole lesson? Ah, here comes the build-up for Kanto 9. Whoa, where's the cigarette? What the fuck? Where is Ryosu? What have you done with Ryosu? Man, speaking of which, don't you think I've seen you smoking in a... I don't think I've seen you smoking in a while. For how... I'm pretty sure she didn't appear in any of the cutscenes in order for me to notice if she had the cigarette or not. Not smoking in front of kids. Yes! My Ryosu knees are still developing well. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, no smoking in front of kids. Yeah, we didn't need translation. Thank you very much. I remember you saying something about how it's totally against common sense to smoke in front of a kid. She stopped smoking because of children. Yep. I mean, It's a good thing that the one who's smoking is actually Ryoshu, because she's Japanese, and the Japanese actually do have really good etiquette when it comes to smoking. If the one who's smoking was actually Utis, let's just say that that is not existent. Speaking of which, you had some awesome tricks up your sleeve, Ryoshu. I never thought you'd know to do things like that. People learn when there's a need. There was a need for you to learn how to accommodate children. Ever since the classes began, Ryoshu started looking far off into the distance with an odd expression. Sometimes she'd hum a melody we haven't heard before. Bummer we didn't get to sit on each other's classes. It would have been nice to see different sides of everyone. Wait a minute, why couldn't you... It's not like you had anything else to do. What are you talking about? We're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about once we head back, huh? I really wasn't sure where I could possibly get started. Well, since Xichun's given us the option, let's get back to Yi Hongyan. You've seen them off with surprising stoicism, my lady. What stoicism? She was literally erratic. Haven't you been repeatedly eyeing their departure date on their calendar over and over with a look that could just as well be mournful? She did cared. Hello Jinx, welcome to the stream. My girl be dripped out. Yep. Man, I'm gonna miss this little brat. She truly was our daughter. Ghost, that's because I couldn't wait to get those freeloaders off my back. Well, now that the excuse me. Now that their company has departed. Man, freeloaders. The people who literally killed themselves for you. I suppose peace will reign over Dangguanyan for a while. My lady, I believe you are now prepared to stand alone against whatever trial that comes your way. Yeah, I know. I also know that I'll carry the lessons they've taught me in my heart for a long, long time. Let me guess, we are not gonna be seeing her anytime soon now, is it? Well, I'll see you in the end game, I guess. Or whenever we're gonna have a problem with Q Corp and you're gonna be there to assist or whatever. What? Right off the bat? Not a mini, not anything, just the unsevering? We reached Kanto 9! I'm only... How long? I'm only 6 months late. 6 months and a half. Man, it took me half a fucking year. I remember when people were like, oh man, Kanto 8 has come out and soon Kanto 9 will come out. And I'm like, don't worry, I'll catch up. I didn't have the date 15th of June 2026 on my mind when I said that. Don't forget Arknight's collab in April Fools 2025. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that before the Kanto, are we? Well, at the very least, we're now outside the doorstep of Kanto 9. Let's go. They kill themselves for anyone and anything. It ain't special anymore after the 119th time. It is special, and it's not for anyone. Come on now. You do know that we're only killing ourselves even if we are forced to or we want to. Yeah, people were a bit mad that there was only one intervalo that season. It's because we had the Arknights collab instead. I mean, I wasn't really, you know, worried about the intervalo itself. Like, I didn't mind it, the intervalo, or the fact that it doesn't have another one. I just was surprised that there was no mini in order to connect the, you know, the intervalo with the Kanto, you know what I mean? Remember that the Limbus Arknights collab intervalo takes place between Springtime and Kanto 9, but you can't access it in-game anymore. Fuck. Wait a minute, Springtime and... Spring Cultivation, you mean, huh? So it's January in the game right here. In the checkup it was the New Year's, that's right. And the unsevering is on on February. I see. And we're still in H Corp! We're still in H Corp! We're still in China! Fuck! Click the unsevering map. I will. I just wanna, you know, linger a little bit. Also, it's a kind of bazaar how it literally has Limbus Company with blood on it. Not bazaar, ominous. You think we can at least do the April Fools? Or is the stream too long? I'm gonna have to wake up earlier tomorrow, Janet. I literally had the call right as the stream started, and they told me that the group is leaving earlier today, tomorrow early morning, you know. So I'm gonna have to like go to work an hour earlier. Oh yeah, I'm waking up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. Yippee-ki-yay. Also, I'm not gonna be able to appreciate it if I am to rush it. And I do know that it's actually kind of long. Like the April Fools, they told me that it's like, what, maybe an hour long? I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to take my time with that. Give Canto 9 a quick look. Sure, I will do so. Give me a sec. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna finish what I'm reading in the chat. By the time you've caught up to Canto 10, we'll be over. Hopefully. I mean, most definitely I will be on day 1 on Canto 10. I would like to believe that I'm not gonna be late. I mean, to be honest, at least it was a good interval with own unique mechanics, so it's more than previous ones. I'm back in the freaking building again. Welcome. China's so fat that we're still excited for every canto. Yep. The Marios and Eve time. Yep. The Marinas and Eve time. Yep. We got a good video to watch, the Arknights collab. I'm gonna have to ask people in the server to, you guys in the server to find me one. I could search it myself, but I could take what recommendations too. April Fool's about 30 minutes. 30? I thought people said it was 1 hour. Was it the Arknights collab that was 1 hour? The latter you are, the less you'll have to wait for Uti's Scando. I mean, technically yes, but I would like to actually be with the hype with everyone, you know what I mean? And there is also a higher possibility for me to get spoiled if I let things as is. Ooh. Ambush in the dark. Damn. The music already got me. The music already got me. I'm gonna be so happy to put this music in the, in the Be Right Back screen from, from now on. Can't wait for the Canto 9 stream. It's gonna take a while until I get to Canto 9. Unfortunately, there are still, there is Zenless Zone Zero's new patch. There is Arknights 2 patches, which I have left, I have left the previous one too. I didn't got the chance to actually finish that one. And there is also, in between, Withering Waves, which if I do actually get to, reach all the way to the... fucking Cyberpunk collab, I'm gonna have to make a special stream where I play the story of the Cyberpunk chapter. And there's also the Fate franchise, because the collab on HSR and Fate is coming back with the Gilgamesh and Rin. So literally my list is long. Canto 9, unfortunately, it's gonna take about maybe 2 weeks to come. That's not to say that there will not be Limbus streams, but in between, before Canto 9, I'm gonna have to finish the current event, watch the April Fools and Arknights collab, depending on how long these are. It could be 2 streams or 1, if it's combined, we'll see. And there's also Dante's Notes and a couple of more of Upties, which I have left behind and I haven't watched. And I do want to wrap these are before I basically start playing the final Canto in this game. I really do want to actually, take the time to appreciate this Canto, because now, after this one, I'm gonna be right beside you all, so I'm gonna have to wait. There is nothing more waiting for me after this, on the other side, until the time comes for Canto 10, obviously. It had been such a great journey to actually have Canto, Intervallo, then Canto again, then Intervallo, then Canto, and now, well, now we're gonna have Canto, Intervallo, and then wait. You know what I mean? Like, when you approach the end, you do want to stall it. Unfortunately, when it comes to the character, my character is like that. I do want to stall it. There have been some great games which I literally didn't play the last chapter because I didn't want them to end. I always wanted to have this lingering feeling of anticipation of me, you know, looking forward to them. And ultimately, I never finished them. So I'm guilty of this kind of vanity, I guess. And this is not different. But considering the fact that this is something that I do stream, I'm gonna have to literally, you know, take it seriously and not just, you know, fuck around. I'm gonna have to actually do play through it because everyone wants to, well, see me react to it. So, yeah. You still have 2 intervalos after Canto 9. Oh, really? Okay. The April Fools is 33 minutes long with this one video I found, while the Arctite is about 3 to 4 hours of multiple videos in a playlist. Oh, shit. Okay, so I guess we do have gonna make we're gonna have to make like 2 different streams for that one. When people wait for Cantos, that's when Lobotomy Corp gaming occurs. True, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to wrap up everything else before we actually start a new game like that. Would be weird to recommend watching someone stream for Arknights. If so, I heavily recommend watching Chunui's stream. He explains almost everything, gets every references, all around fun. Well, I could watch it in my own time, but watching someone else's stream on my stream, it's a little bit bizarre. I don't really do reaction content from other small creators. It's a policy of mine, you could say. It's one thing to react to something a company has dished out, and there is a whole different thing actually reacting to something in its entirety. I mean, not just a small segment or just a small like clip, which is from another creator. You know what I mean? Yeah, plus copyright. It's not just about. It's not about copyright. It's about me not really liking the idea of reaction content from other creators specifically. You know what I mean? Like, I am a little bit against this kind of like idea. Not that I find it bad, nor that I don't actually watch some reaction content myself, but when I started off streaming, I came to realize, and this is kind of a long talk, maybe one day I'll talk about it, but I kind of realized, in order to give you the gist of it, that it's a little bit of the easy way to make content. Like, it's the easy path. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it because there was like a couple of years ago, like this whole drama about, you know, people basically taking other people's, you know, work, just reacting to it and re-uploading the very same video with their dumbass on the corner of the screen, you know? And this is something that I personally thought deeply about, and I said to myself, you know what? Never. Fuck that. I'm not gonna be like that. I'm gonna take the, you know, the less traveled road. Even if it's not good, at least heavily recommend watching his video on the collab after you've done with Arknights about why it is the best collab ever. Personally, truly agree. I'm gonna watch it in my own time. If it's really that intriguing and the guy actually knows his lore and explains it, obviously, yes, I'm gonna sit down and actually watch it because I really do want to, you know, get as much, you know, get as much, well, input as possible. But that is gonna be after I watch it as is on stream. Anyway, time for memes? Yes, time for memes. We are gonna keep this music on for the memes because I really like it, but give me a sec. We first need to claim all our lunacy. Yes. Yes. By the way, nobody answered me. When is the next Walpurgis? Has anyone heard anything? Because I'm thinking about pulling for that Ryoshu, you know what I mean? Like, I really am considering that Ishmael get, you know, being in my roster and all. Is it soon or don't? Why? Nope, but if there is one soon, this Friday will be the time. This Friday? You mean this Friday is gonna be announced, or this Friday is gonna be given? Like it's gonna be active. Every ID comes to next banner. I cannot look. I cannot possibly shard everything, Janet. Usually I use the gacha in order to save the shards, not shard everyone. The shards is usually for the characters which I deeply want announced. I see. Here's day one Limbus and a hardcore Arcanites veteran. He's a day one Limbus and hardcore Arcanites veteran. If anyone can be said to know his stuff, it's him. Everyone getting introduced to Limbus react to this video about why their wall building is peak. Okay, do actually send it to me on Discord, Jinx. Not on the server because it's gonna be lost. Send it to me, you know, directly. Most people get their IDs when they roll wall PP anyway. Yes, there is that too. I might actually lose the character that is actually, you know, introduced in the wall PP, and might actually get that as a loss. You know what I mean? Okay, might as well save it then. Since we are actually approaching high time for another wall purchase, might as well save as much pulls as possible. Alright. Okay. Memes time. Man, I love how I was expecting that this stream will actually be cut short. We are already in the 2 hours and a half mark. The fucking lo-fi beat is amazing. Brother, no! Brother, no! Ryan Jr. make debut awful. Yishang, can you lock the fuck in? Now is the time when young Miss would give me a permission bonus to suppress the powers of a Heishu. Interesting how these actually came out right at the same time. Hit me, my woo pack. Wow. Not so fast, you two. The woo branch here seems a bit off, but that's fine. We'll make do. Trust me, these girls are the real deal. A few bouts with them and Yi Sangs will shake off all that rust in no time. Then go, Yi Sang. Trample their banner to pride in the name of your lord. Don't worry, ladies. This will be good practice for you guys too. What the fuck? Wow. Man. Wait, is this actually an ego or an ID? What the fuck? Why does this art look so official? Oh, a problem, the solution. Wait a minute. We're gonna have to open Twitter for that one. Oh dear, ID, because it is. I see. Yes, it's an ID. I see. Wu Branch Yisang. I need that. I need that. Ubasang is real. I didn't know that. I need that. Alright. Is incredible. Which game is this? Why is this relevant to Limbus? Is it Arknights? No way, it's Arknights. This guy actually found the perfect answer to this. Oh, multi-track drifting. How the fuck you can do that? Actually, that reminds me of a trains game back in PS2 that I used to play. You couldn't really drift, but you could actually get derailed. Now I think back on it and I'm like, man, they should have added drifting. Blue Archive. Ah. I see. I see. Multi-track drifting. Wow. Wow. Anyway. That's about it for today, I suppose. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really gonna have to head to bed. I'll see you all next time, okay? Bye-bye. Later. Stay safe. See ya. Bye-bye. I'm gonna leave this music on because it is just fire. Later. Bye-bye.